Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 7 Slot Society channel. I am Angel, and I am teaching myself how to weld. First things first, I want to shout out my friend Foster for giving me his hand-me-down welder since he upgraded. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Here I have a small bottle of 7525 that I got from my local welding supply shop. But yesterday I was welding and I noticed that this gauge right here was pegged all the way over here where it shouldn't be. And there was gas coming out of this little port over here. So first things first, we are going to replace this with the new one that I just got. But before we get into the nitty-gritty of welding and teaching myself and showing you bad welds, I want to let you know that I am teaching myself and I don't know anything about welding. The majority of the stuff that I do know, my friend Lam-chop Wilkerson has shown me, taught me, his face right here, Nargabilly Customs, amazing fabricator, welder, one of my best friends, if not my best friend. And thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay. The Harbor Freight Special. Ooh, that is on there. This side here is coming out of this little hole here. He said there's a diaphragm in there that may have gone bad. So we're going to try and replace it and see if that fixes it. Get a little tape on this and we should be set. Set on this. I'm obviously going to have to dial this to where it needs to be, but let's get started. Alright, so I think I got it where it needs to be. Lam-chop said that this dial should be around the 15 mark, but you'll have to dial it back and forth depending on where you are and how much wind you have and all that sort of stuff. But we shall see if this works. That, I think, according to what Lam-chop said, this should be good-ish. I think. Let's cut some big pieces up and see what we can do. I guess I should put long sleeves on. But we'll do this one first and then I'll go put long sleeves on. Guess maybe the ground doesn't go through the magnet. Let's try this again. So I don't have a full setup of like clamping devices and whatnot. That's on the list of things I need to buy. Getting it to stay where I need it to be has proved quite difficult, but we're gonna make it work. This is not exactly where I want it to be, but it'll do. Okay, so I'm seeing what I believe Lam-chop referred to as undercutting up here at the top. I don't know if you can see that. And then I realized that this little guy is set on kill, which I believe is a little too crazy. So we're going to turn down the wire speed to like 5 and put it on C. And I also might have to shut the garage door a little bit because I feel like it's blowing the gas all over the place, but we'll see. First things first, I need to put on long sleeves because I am white. The proper PPE has been donned. Don't let the snap-on fool you. I am not a mechanic or a good one. Close the garage door a little bit, hopefully stop some of the wind. I am roasting right now, but I'd rather be roasting than have a sunburn. So alright, we got this next piece set up. This is a piece of scrap that I welded yesterday. Lam-chop told me that uphill was one of the harder things, so I'm going to try and get good at that. I just tacked this to this piece, touching the table with the ground over here. Here's the uphill one. The waves of it going like this are from my hand position. I need to find a position that's good and then keep it there. That's why it's all squiggly and whatnot. There is a bunch of spatter over here. I'm tempted to turn the gas up, but there's no porosity in the weld itself that I can see. So I think I might just leave it where it is. There still might be some wind coming from the garage door. So I'm going to put this one aside to cool and start messing with these other pieces. Here we have the two uphills. A little bit of spatter here, but I feel like that looks pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think. Feel free to roast me. Like I said, I am not a professional. I am more or less teaching myself, so roast away. I'm going to get the next couple pieces tacked up and ready to go, and we're going to keep practicing. I definitely turned the welder off, as well as the gas, while I was waiting for that to cool. This one would be the strong hand up. Got a little wonky there up at the top right here. And then over here, we have the offhand up. I feel like I need to work on going equal distance to each side because they look like they're a little bit off. But that's why we're out here practicing. I said it before, I'll say it again. I am not a welder. I do not consider myself a welder. I'm not comfortable doing this kind of welding. This is all just practice on scrap, as you can see, but hopefully I'll get better, and that's pretty much why I'm making this video, so you guys can come along on my journey of self-improvement, or whatever the nerds call it. Now I think I'm going to cut some longer strips of this other scrap I have and see if I can do, because these are good to practice, I feel like, the motion, but I want to see if I can do longer, straighter. So cut to time lapse of me cutting and cleaning the metal. I'm absolutely roasting in here, but I guess it comes with the territory. I guess this will be a test in wire speed and keeping a small bead, I think. Like I said, feel free to roast me in the comments if like I'm not using the right vernacular or whatever. This is all learning for me, which I'm super amped about. I know this one is fucked up because Lam-chop has told me many times before all the weld is on this bottom piece. Sorry, shaky hands. And there's basically none on here. I didn't split the metal evenly. This is a learning experience for me. I'm just glad to get some trigger time or hood time. I don't know what the proper terminology is, but I'm just stoked to be out here being able to practice. Shout out to the Trap Queen. She's got the boys under control right now, so I can be out here fucking off, making YouTube videos and shit. This is the other one. I think this one turned out pretty good, pretty okay. Might be a little bit heavy on the bottom side. So we have a guest joining us. What's your name?
Taylor.
Yeah. This is my firstborn, Shorty Big Head, in case you don't know. Where did we go? Northern Tools, and got him a little mask that he can watch. So we're gonna give him a hood so he can watch. And do you think you want to weld one day?
Yeah.
I think so.
Dad.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Very excited. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
I'd say my end goal for this whole welding thing would be at least to teach the kids the basics, so you know they have that option as they get older. I don't know a whole lot about like a bunch of different stuff that I can teach them for life skills, but if I can master this enough so that I can teach them how to do this, you know, if the whole world crumbles and nothing's left, at least they have a skill like this that you will need forever. Like, I don't believe that you'll need social media marketers forever, but I think you'll need IT people forever. I think you'll need welders forever, and I want to make sure that my kids know a skill that, you know, in case shit hits the fan, they have something that's kind of useful. I will leave it up to the welding experts on YouTube to let me know if that's worth a fuck. But I think today was a good day of practice. Whoa, this one got a little bit of crazy. I am no professional. I'm teaching myself. So I'm happy with that. The microphone has been flipped backwards for like half of this video, and I keep forgetting, and I apologize, guys. Like I was saying, sometimes I come out here working on this Jeep and things are pissing me off, but it's nice to come out and work on something separate and unrelated. I'm not doing too much welding on this Jeep. Whoa. Just little stuff like lights and whatnot. But the welding has been a nice break, helping me learn something new, which is awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll stick around for the next one. And more updates coming soon to this Jeep. Shout out to Hadley Spencer for letting me borrow these tires, and Lam-chop for letting me borrow the wheels. More updates to come on this soon. This is like this close to rolling out of the garage, so you're not going to want to miss that. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.